Hello YouTube. We are in Coosa County in search of the blue quartz. Trying to remember the name of this creek. I will have it in the description. It'll come to me. I'm gonna get down in here and do several videos. I'm gonna make my way up through this. It's a good way down there. I'm not sure if y'all can tell how far that is, but here we go. Okay, I've managed to find my way down this far. And it's time to start searching. I am looking for a blue stone. It's Alabama State stone. I'm not that familiar with it. I'll get better. Last year I found the brilliant wood that I was looking for here in Elmore County in Alabama. This year I'm going to be looking for the state stone, and might get lucky and find it today, but I'm not sure how that's going to run. This is my first time ever being in any of this, so it's going to all be new for me. I'm going to it's just an all-new adventure. I've never been to this creek before, so I have no references or anything to go by. I see I got me some mud right here. Looks like plenty of folks stepped in it to get down there. I'm in Coosa County, and I figured I'd get down in here before all this green grew up real big. Let me see if I can be able to get down right here. I'm sure everybody has searched. Oh, there's supposed to be blue beryl, a blue quartz because of the tin mines that are in the area. I am not in Rockford, Alabama, but near. There's some deer tracks there. So that's a nice familiar thing to see. There's Artesian Spring coming out there. We got a big hillside going up here, so it's all feeding down into this creek. It's supposed to be blue topaz. I just figured I'd call it the blue and see where we get from there. See how far I can get. I just see a lot of I'm actually looking for an easy way, and usually that don't turn out the best, to be the best. But I can see where people's done it. They're trying to get in here or get out of there by not stepping in the mud. But a little mud never hurt anybody. Here I go. I see a couple of deer tracks and don't look like they sunk very deep. But I'm still in need of some new shoes. See some rock facings over there. I can hear my own echo coming back to me. I'll see if I can get down in here without falling. And if I fall, everybody's gonna get to see it. Well, no, I've got a good grip on this. Hopefully, there we go. It must not be as bad as it was when these people sank in it. Because I'm sinking a little bit, but not as bad as I thought I would. Alright. Made it. Like I said, I've never been down here, so all this is going to be new to me. I have been researching it since last year. The blue comes from the tin, the way iron creates red. I hear some rapids up there. I don't think they'd be very... There's a piece of mica, and I like a mica. It's not as warm as I wanted it to be today. It's forecasted the 80s, and of course that'll be tomorrow. But I think what I'm gonna do is head on up through this water and just hike. I said there's even a blue quartz in here. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already. So I'm gonna take my time, just let everybody enjoy the views. That's what I really love most about these things, is the views. I wanted to catch it before summer. And then if I find the stuff that I'm looking for, I can come back and catch it. See, I'm gonna be searching like this as I'm going, just to see what kind of minerals I'm working with. Because I have definitely learned, that's quartz crystal. I have definitely learned that Google don't know everything yet. A lot of that research is just a collective of what it already has. And I wanted to search these outlying areas before I get into the land management area. In fact, I'll need to get a permit. And it's free. They just want you to have a permit, I guess, to make sure you know the rules when you're on managed land. This is just wild open land. I am close but not on or near Lake Mitchell. And Lake Mitchell is a man-made lake and part of the Coosa River. See really nice pieces of the mica. Really nice pieces. There's another one. And Lord knows I got enough of that, but I just always like to pick it up just because it's flashy. And I know how it is. You gotta really hike to get far enough away from where other people hiked. I'd like to get over here and search this bank. It's nice sturdy ground though. I like that part. I'm not sinking in the sand at all. I'm guessing that the mud is just something that's hugging the banks. This is really nice sand, and it's a nice gravel type, not a sinking kind. I think I see a cave over here. There's a trail going to it. Since I'm exploring, check it out. See animal prints. There's something walking up to that. I see a trail going through here, but I'm not feeling the need to getting up in there and getting them ticks on me. So I'm gonna get back in the water. Check out the sandbar here. Make my way up to that sound of water. You can see children's footprints, and it's right at spring break, stuff like that. So I'm sure local people like this nice cool water. It's been a while since I've been out. You can see how beautiful this place is. It just keeps rising up back up in there. I'm gonna have to move a little quicker. I can see there's a trail of human activity, and they had a dog with them. Nice sized dog. I've done got so spoiled to where I do my rockhounding. That was my jacket. That's quartz. But yeah, I done got so spoiled with what I have and what I've been doing. Going somewhere new is kind of hard for me. But I pushed myself to see, because there's so much around us, especially here in Alabama. I'm not even 20 miles from my house, and it's all a whole new world. And you can see spring is not quite sprung. It's trying to come out, but it's not quite here yet. This water is not as cold as I thought it would be. That looks like pottery. It is. Always like finding that. That's more mica. I am almost positive that tin would be something that would have to be taken out of another stone, but I don't have any idea, to tell the truth. No idea at all. And until I start finding stuff in here, my eyes are new to all this. And I'm actually spoiled to my place where I'm normally at. And of course, I'm always looking for that arrowhead. But with all the traffic I see in here, but it's like I say though, if it's meant for you to find it, you're gonna get it. Got some nice banks, nice trees, some maple. That's shocked quartz. Because we're still in range of that blast. It was so big from the impact crater in Wetumpka, Elmore County. We're just one county up. Maybe two. There's some nice driftwood, looks like. That's some pretty stuff. I know somebody'd love to carve that. Let's see if I can get a shot. It's got some pretty movement in it. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more research. These easy access places are not going to be. I am off the main roads, but still I don't feel like I'm back here enough to be anywhere. I'm going to have to research and find me a place that's going to take a little hiking through the woods to get to. That usually cuts out 90% of the people. Because if this has got blue topaz and all those things in it, it's, in my mind, it seems like they'd be in here looking for it. The sun's not out today. So it's kind of hard to show what I'm looking at. The water can get a little deeper on these edges here where it's hugging the bank. And I see a lot of deer trails. That's always a good sign for me to see there's plenty of animals coming through. That tells me there's not that many people. I know a lot of people do find to find, but I really like the exploring part. So hopefully people enjoy this. I want to get up there to where that sound is coming from before I end this first video. I got an aerial shot of this that I may use as a short. You see where the water level does get high, so it flash floods, but it looks easy to get out of, so I'm not worried about that. Everybody always points at temperature, but if you look at where these flash floods are happening, it's because people have built, and all the streets and parking lots are acting as drainage for rainwater. And these creeks like this that are only inches deep just really flash flood a lot easier because of that water rushing in here so quick. We were laughing about it the other day how I'm trying to take a picture here. Bear with me. I used to really love these pictures a lot with some of the stuff I like to do, but things are changing so much now, I can't get the results I used to get. And that was the beauty, and what I liked was it not being perfect and creating the shock, like putting people and animals in places where there were none. It's getting really good now. Had me an insect. I see a skin on a rock. That's definitely a conglomerate. Got all kind of little pieces added together in that. I can definitely tell that somebody's been here looking for something. I just got to figure it out. Look at that little bitty clam. It's a good sign right there for this water. That little freshwater mussel. Get me a handful of stuff. Look and see what we got. There's that painted rock right there, that yellow with red in it. I don't see nothing blue. I don't believe that's just gonna pop out. It's gonna be a search. It's a larger piece. That's definitely quartz. Let's see what this is. That is a rock with a plant growing on it. Now, if I had my aquarium set up, which I never got set up, I would definitely put that in it. I'm thinking that's going to take some high flowing water to keep it going. I see it everywhere now that I've spotted it. There's a piece right there in the water. I'm going to leave it alone. I'd wondered what that was earlier, and I just scanned over it with my eyes. But now I'm seeing it. And I can see places out here where people have been digging, turning up this gravel. Some nice gravel right here where I'm at. But you would think, I guess they're digging up here in this moving water, because usually those plants like that that connect with rock is going to be in the moving water. That's quartz. Hopefully I'll find something that'll grab me back. I need some new stuff. 2026. I'm gonna find me the blue. I just heard something move up there. That's beautiful. Made me look anyway. It's interesting to see the trails along the sides of this creek from the wildlife. I've made some really pretty jewelry out of that. I wish the sun was out of that painted rock. It's just I don't have a idea of what I'm looking at. I'm still exploring, trying to figure out. Now that I'm tagged where I'm at, I can do more detailed research as what's been found in or reported in this area. A lot of times people don't report. I don't, so I can't complain. I don't ever say anything about what I'm finding. And what I thought was water moccasins turns out to be a brown water snake, non-venomous. And we've been calling them water moccasins all my life. And they are not. I don't know if there's going to be any. I don't know what's going to be in here. But it's going to be fun finding out. And I'll get some videos to post while I'm doing it. Try to learn not to hit myself in the shin with a rock. rocks are getting bigger up this way. You can see the water moving over them. I always stay clear of that in Alabama, because that you don't never know how deep that leaf is, and it can be a bog, and you'll sink up to your waist in it before you realize what's going on. Now, that's some nice larger pieces. I've got to get my eye used to seeing what could possibly be in here. Definitely see how they're setting up a certain pattern. See, there's a big rock in there, and then I've got a cluster of what I'm actually looking for in here. That's rock. I'd like to find me a nice bank, but as you can see, that's not possible yet. Well, I believe I've taken up my time. I am heading that way. I wish there was more finds in this, but as I said, I'm exploring. I hope y'all catch my next one. I'm going to continue going upstream and exploring this new place. It is quite beautiful. I've seen some spring blooms right there, and I think we might end on that one. Y'all be blessed and join me on my next video.